Greetings, Grapple fans, and welcome to a brand new post-show results rundown brought to you by Pro 2's Championship Wrestling. My name is Josh Kenovan, and I'll be telling you all that happened now that the dust has settled on the 5th of March show, Bruisestation. And I think that's a rather fitting name for the show, don't you? So, on behalf of Pro 2, I, Josh Kenovan, warmly welcome you to When the Dust Has Settled. We have 5 matches to dissect for you today, including the first ever mixed tag team match and 2 title bouts, one of which also features another debuting stipulation right here in Pro 2. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's start off at the beginning with our opening contest, which saw resident scrapper Mayhem Brooks, better known as Grapzilla, taking on a new aggressive streak as he battled Scotland's masked vigilante, Lucha DS. Things took off abruptly as Grapzilla took advantage of Lucha posing for the fans to claim an early advantage, but Lucha managed to use his speed and agility to match Grapzilla's technical prowess, going back and forth with each other until Brooks hit an important superplex to turn the tide. Although Lucha connected with a 619, Brooks had the wherewithal to get his knees up and counter Lucha's Swanton Bomb and lock in the Kata Hajime for the submission victory, much to the fans' dismay. Up next was a Scottish Interpromotional Championship bout where Owen Aussie Michaels stormed in from Target Wrestling, intending to take the belt back to Carlisle by dethroning the champion and Pro 2's strutting sheriff, Frank Cross. Aussie immediately powdered out to play mind games but was continuously distracted by the colourful chants of the crowd, allowing the champion to take advantage and lay down the law. Aussie used dirty tactics to swing the momentum in his favour, but Cross kept coming back. Aussie nearly put Cross away with a scissor kick, but as he went for his finishing move, Cross countered and slammed him down with some high justice to keep the gold and send Aussie packing. And then came the first half main event, which saw Pro 2's first ever mixed tag team match where Angel Hayes and Pro 2's Ayrshire heavyweight champion TJ Rage defended their home turf against the invaders from Target Wrestling, Medallion and Ivy Mist, who were hoping to have better luck than their fellow invader Owen Michaels. Team Pro 2 claimed an early advantage after humiliating Medallion, but Ivy Mist was quick to turn the match around by tripping Rage so that Medallion could capitalise. They kept Rage in the corner using all sorts of nefarious tactics until Rage managed to reverse an Irish Whip rebound attack into an attitude adjustment, which allowed Hayes to make the hot tag and beat up Ivy Mist, but was almost put away with a Mizunoku driver. Rage saved Hayes from a double suplex and conquered the Target foes with super kicks in stereo. After the break, we had another tag bout where Ayrshire's favourite tag team, Arcade Violence, were jumped from behind before the bell could even be rung by the dastardly Blood Money Mercenaries. They brawled in the outside, but Arcade Violence turned things around before falling into a trap, and the Mercs claimed an advantage before Lawless made the hot tag to Anderson, nearly putting Naylor away with a belly-to-belly suplex, but Lawless tagged back in to finish Naylor off with a DualShock DDT, and was recipients to a post-match interview with Kid Thompson. And to cap it all off was the main event, and a culmination of a year-long multi-promotional feud between Logan Smith and the prizefighter Dean Ford to crown your undisputed Pro 2 YSO Series champion after their last championship fight at Brawl Hall 2 in November of last year ended in a double pinfall. To ensure that a definitive champion would be crowned, General Manager Big Bad John decided that the final chapter would end in a ladder match, but on the night he upped the ante and changed it to a TLC match. The fight started evenly as the two bitter rivals took the fight to the outside, and they were not afraid to use the furniture to their advantage. Logan introduced the first ladder of the bout, but it was too small and Ford used it against them. After Logan's second failed attempt of reaching the gold, Ford brought out a table that failed to put Smith through it as he moved out of the way, and it incapacitated Ford just long enough for Smith to make the fateful climb, unclasp the belts, and end the rivalry on a high by becoming your undisputed Pro 2 YSO Series champion, as Ford had to be helped to the back. And that is what went down at Bruisestation. But fear not, Grapple fans, for I will be back to deconstruct Mayday Mayhem, which comes your way live from the Anbank Community Hall on the 7th of May. It is not a show to miss, ladies and gentlemen, for your new undisputed Why So Series champion Logan Smith will be in action alongside your Bells champion Emily Hayden. We already have 2 announced matches where Lucha DS calls out his former tag team partner Sakib Ali, and Hammerhead Smith wishes to make a name for himself as he takes on your Ayrshire Heavyweight Champion, TJ Rage. For tickets, go to the Pro2 Facebook page or contact the email address below. I'm Josh Kenovan, and the dust has most certainly settled. See you next time.